All right, so I guess I'm back. Kinda. It has been a while. I've been up to a lot of things. So if you're tuning in for this, welcome back. Um, it was a lot longer of a hiatus than I expected. I posted kind of a rushed video before leaving, and then I was gone for almost 2 months from posting any sort of videos. And there's two reasons for that. One, I was on vacation for about 3 weeks, so nothing was actually getting done there. And then after that, I ended up deciding kind of against the weekly video model. If I build something really cool, I will post it as soon as I can. But there were some major projects that I wanted to build, and I wasn't able to get done. But it has been a stressful time lately. I haven't had as much time as I would like to actually make the videos. I just don't have the brain power a lot of days to go and edit videos or even just record. So that's why it's taken me so long to come back. But today, I'd love to show off some of the things that I built, some of the things that I've done in that time. But to start, this is our shout out from the latest episode. Shout out to you. And now let's get to the build. So everything that I've done has been a lot of just fixing and making things look better. If you looked at my latest video, I do apologize for the lag. If you looked at my latest video, this used to just be like a massive hole. We have an actual entrance to the subway here. It goes down. It is basic, but it works well. And then we have a subway down here. So I'm just going to keep facing this way because the chests cause an unbelievable amount of lag. So this is still a massive pit. I never actually filled it in fully. So it's not done technically, but it now looks good. And remember, this was a video, but this was one of my massive projects that I worked on. Was completely redoing this island and making it kind of like a vacation island. A lot of terraforming was done. So I made this pathway. Of course, I made sure there's plenty of leaves and everything like that. So I wanted like some sort of cool environment where if I build things in the future, it would look good when looking around it. So specifically like in the water, because I figure I'll build something on this island, so I wanted this to look very nice and pretty. So, we have a dog statue, and then over here, you can tell not even all the saplings have grown yet. We have like a sort of shrine thing that I built out of bamboo. And I had to expand the beach a lot just to make sure it looked better. This whole lake area was completely not here, and then I ended up inputting it all, making it look better, doing just quite a lot of work. And I did try to do a lot of detailing in this, making it look good, making sure there's enough flowers, things of that sort, but just making the sightlines look better. Like, mostly this was a big project because I wanted something to look good as I'm flying. Like, wow, this looks like a really cool area. It's not just all city, because this is more of a park area, that's more of a city. And then on top of that, this pathway, this actually isn't done. It is incredibly long, you can't even see the end of it, but this is going to bring us all the way to the end portal eventually. It's building pathways and things, I think, adds so much to a world. Alright, now that it's day again. This floating islands take a long time, but they are very much worth it because it looks so cool. And of course, I made sure to detail it up here as well, added this little pathway. And one thing that I really want to do was make this kind of like almost like a meteorite. The inside of this is the Nether, and I thought that was really cool, adding almost a story to the floating island. Yep. And of course we have the little miniature pool, and this goes down into the lake here. But of course, that's not all I've done. As I kind of hinted before, let's go to the end. Well, not to the end yet. Let's go to the Nether. The Nether has been a major place of work. This is my main portal, and what I did with this was I kind of was making it look like a bird cage. Yeah, so it's just hanging there, but it looks very natural. And that was important for me. I don't want to change the look of the Nether too much. I like adding things to it, but I don't want to change how it looks. You can already see something that like I was working on. But that was adding the tunnels into the Nether. Let's check out this first one. This first tunnel brings me to my old base. So, you know, and all this was just busting through rock. This is an old ice pathway, which does still work, but so I did all this, added this pathway into the ceiling here, and then this one here brings me to the end. But I want to show you this in just a little bit because I did do some work to the end portal, and these tunnels took a very long time to build, especially because I wanted to make sure they looked very good. The end one especially because it's going to be used the most. But there's another tunnel right here. Then this brings us to another part of the Nether. And then I have one more tunnel this way. This is actually the longest tunnel, because I had to go through an absolute ton of blocks to get this done. And this portal is actually to the desert biome. Because a lot of my stuff is built with sandstone, I need a lot of sand and I need access to it quick. I have the ice pathway is over that way, but I do like the ice pathways. They're very easy to build, but the elytra pathways are just so much fun because you still feel like you're going through the Nether. And it's like, it just feels more natural, where it's like these crazy tunnels dug out to make it easier to fly through the Nether. And it makes it very quick to get from place to place. But I want to show you another massive project that I did, and that involves going to where my end portal is. So this took me a very long time. I actually did this while on vacation because I needed something easy to build. And this is my new end portal. I loved how it looked, and I wanted to make it like an absolute like really cool water temple sort of thing. So these are all stairs, and then I waterlogged them all. And digging this out took an absolute ton of time, but it was worth it. And the reason why it's water is it is an ocean. So it looks very cool to me. And this sort of temple, it reminded me of like the water temple from the Legend of Zelda. And digging this out by hand took a very long time, but it was very worth it. Because this was something I really wanted to make this look good. And this was one of the only ways I knew how to do it. But last but not least, I'd love to show you guys the end. Because the first time ever, I actually did some work in here. It's really basic, and I've actually never shown this in a video, but my end, I haven't really built much in here. I built these pathways finally, and yes, I do choose the wither in there. So I built these pathways, and that's about all I've done so far. I want to add lighting and some builds in here, I'd love to add a sort of end fortress. But the biggest thing was making it accessible if I don't have an elytra for some reason. Because my XP farm was never accessible without an elytra. So now it is. And that's super important. You can tell it's hyper efficient. Gets a million drops. They're all 1 HP. Apologize for that noise. And that's also why I have so many darn levels. Because of that XP farm. It's very loud, I apologize. But yeah, so I added those pathways into the end. As you can tell, I've been very busy. Terraformed the island. I built the Nether pathways. And then... oh, oops. I forgot I destroyed my bed. And then last but not least, I overall just did a whole lot of just like fixing things up here and there. And that isn't great for weekly videos, but I think it makes a world more impressive. Or at least I find that it does. So, meanwhile, each one of those things, if I just spent a video digging a tunnel, that wouldn't be very interesting to anyone. It just wouldn't be interesting to watch. But giving this update almost 2 months since I've last posted, I think it does provide a lot more substance, I would say. And also, I have no idea where my base went. Around here somewhere, I believe. Well, I'm not going to bore you guys with me trying to find my base. I just want to say I will be back. I'm not going to be doing weekly posts because I want to work on a lot bigger projects, and those just simply take more time. I have a job, I'm a bartender, I have friends, and I go to school. And I have a lot of time to play, but a lot of times I just don't have the energy to actually record and edit that many clips together. So I just want to say I'm back. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry if you guys missed the weekly uploads, but thanks for watching. Peace out.